This is Chief. Let's talk about the whole basis of revelation. So what is revelation? Revelation is actually a message that you get directly from something that gives you more content about what is going to happen. So when we talk about revelation, we're talking about giving you information that is not directly pertinent to what is typically being said. And that's what revelation is all about. When I received my revelation, it wasn't something that was given to me instantly. A lot of revelation has been given to me over a period of time, starting even since I was a young man. I started in the ministry at about 19, 20 years old. Started pastoring at about 21. Stepped away from the pulpit around that time, about 5 years. I spent 5 years in the ministry of a pastor's position before I stepped away from it. And basically it was because of revelation. Now, I had to give up my most precious things, which was my family, both my immediate family and my direct family, which means my mother. My mother was the overseer of the ministry I was pastoring. She had an opportunity to take on a position with the city where there was the first woman mayor, and she became the chaplain of the city. So that made me, as a pastor, kind of significant in importance. I had to pray over counselor meetings and stuff like that, and so forth and so on. But I stepped away from all that, and it cost me to step away from all that because my mother didn't want me to leave. Therefore, my family was separated because I wanted to move on, and of course my wife didn't move on with me. She stayed with my mother's ministry still now to the day. So, but I had to do what God led me to do, and it cost me a lot. It cost me a great amount to do just that. But I've been receiving revelation ever since. And God has given me a great amount of revelation for that sacrifice. So a lot of times you have to sacrifice to get the revelation from God. A lot of times you're going to go through some trials and tribulations. I've been through a great amount of trials and tribulations, never suffered. The trials and tribulations was a sense of having to sacrifice, but not to the extent to where it cost me hardship in any form or fashion, because God is always going to take care of his, and he always took care of me. He always, giving me more than what I had to give up. So I gave up and sacrificed, but God returned it to me tenfold, hundredfold even. So I've been blessed in that sense. So I just wanted you to understand revelation, the basis of it. You can receive revelation, but you do have to line yourself up. I was never a disobedient person. Like I said, I got into the ministry when I was a young man, but even before I got into the ministry as a man, as a boy, I never really participated in bad stuff. I was around it, grew up around it, grew up with the gangs and all them folks that was doing all that in the same neighborhood. I just didn't participate. And I was strong enough to stand up against that. Didn't like bullies, so I didn't go with the flow of the bullyingness. And even when I got into the ministry can be very bullying. It can take advantage of a lot of people. God showed me when I was a young man that young men will be the tool that Satan will use to deny the gospel. So I'm compelled to go to young people. That's why you'll see my videos a lot of times. We'll show Youth Environment Success Project, which is a mentoring organization to mentor young, troubled people. Okay? That's it. That's all I want to give you about the revelation. We'll get into some other things about that at another time. But revelation does come by God, and it also can be personal revelation. I received a great amount of personal revelation before I even got into receiving most of my revelation from God. It's all still from God, though. Okay? All right. That's it. This is Chief Counsel Chess, and I'm out.